Verminius Gaming, and this is your host, Verminius, here with another quest guide for Old School RuneScape's Waterfall quest. In this quest, we're going to be needing 6 air runes, 6 earth runes, 6 water runes, 1 rope, and I highly recommend a games necklace, skills necklace, and a ring of dueling. Also, to boost your running, you might want an energy potion so you don't have to wait around for your running ability to refill. And for the first part of this quest, let's just make sure you have the 1 rope in your inventory. That's really all we need other than what you might need to get to the spot where we start the quest. Alright, this quest is going to be taking place here in this house. We're going to be just south of the Barbarian Outpost and to the east of the Tree Gnome Stronghold. Yep, Tree Gnome Stronghold. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. But by the waterfall, where you see a lot of the fishing spots, is where we're going to start the quest in this standalone house. We're going to be starting this quest by talking to Almra, and we're going to select options 1. Alright, once you get that done, go ahead and head to the west, out to where the little raft is in the lake. We're going to take that and board it, head on down the river. And we're going to crash. You're going to speak to the boy across the river and basically have a back and forth. He doesn't trust you. He thinks you're going to steal his treasure. Once you're done that, head to the southern part of that little peninsula you're on and click on your rope to use. You're then going to click on the large rock across the way here, and you're going to pull yourself across. Keep in mind, if you do these steps here wrong, you will go to the bottom of the waterfall taking some damage, not enough to kill you. Go ahead and use your rope on the dead tree, and that's going to drop you down. And since we don't have what we need to get in, we're going to go ahead and click on the barrel, and we're going to get in it to head down the waterfall without taking damage. Alright, and from where you spawn, we're going to head just a little north and then to the west inside this big house. And I believe there's only one guy in here, so we're going to go ahead and speak to him. And we're going to select option 3. After that, just select goodbye. Head on up the spiral staircase. We're going to be searching the bookcases up here. It's actually the second one down, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, second one down on the right wall. And you're going to get the green book. We're going to go ahead and got to read through this whole thing. Just skip through the pages. You don't have to read it. But if you do not look through each page, you will actually not get the key in the next part. All right, head back downstairs. Now, this next part's going to be a little bit painful, but we got to get inside of the gnome maze. So I'm going to be teleporting down to Castle Wars. You can do this as well by having the teleport, I want to say it's the games necklace or the dueling ring. Go ahead and head out. Easiest way to get there is going to be going out of Castle Wars to the southern bridge and kind of circling up and around to the northern part of the maze where the entrance is. Go ahead and just follow along with me here. Alright, we're here at the entrance, and for your convenience, I'm going to go ahead and throw up a map and just leave it here. Follow those red dots through the maze. There are some stuff that will attack you, but as long as you got a couple, 1 to 5 run left, you can easily squeeze past them. They shouldn't do too much damage. I was a relatively low level when doing this quest. I want to say I only had 21 HP. So, pretty simple. Just follow the map, and once we get there, we will be going down the cave entrance. And if you guys are falling behind, go ahead and just pause it and catch on up. Alright, once we get to the cave entrance, let's climb on down the ladder. Alright, we're going to be heading to the eastern corridor first. and we're going to be searching some boxes for a key. It's the discolored boxes. As you can see, it's almost more of a maroon colored box. Should be the only ones colored like that. You'll find the key inside. Go ahead and go back to the entrance, and now we're going to be going down the west corridor. Alright, we're going to head to the west corridor all the way up until we get to the jail cells, where I believe they're holding a gnome who's going to have the items we need in order to get to the next part of our quest. Go ahead and speak to the gnome, and it should be an easy back and forth, and he should give you the pebble. Alright, we got that. And go ahead and use your dueling, let's see here, what is it? Games necklace. And teleport to the barbarian outpost. This is going to be the part where we need to go ahead and go bank. So we're going to put everything away except for a decent amount of food, especially if you're a low level. And might want to use those energy potions to re-up your run if need be. Alright, and next spot we need to go is going to be the tomb. Keep in mind, you need your pebble. I apologize, didn't say that in time, but food, pebble, it's going to be what you're needing. We'll be running just south of the waterfall area. You can kind of see it lit up gray here on the map. So head back to the waterfall house, the original start point, and then keep going south, follow the path down, and you'll come out to a memorial area, grave-looking area. Alright. Once we're here, we're going to be using the pebble on the gravesite. This is going to take us down, and keep in mind when you are running the big boys, if you are a low level, can one-hit you. I believe I gotten hit up to 14 to 16 at a time by these guys, so run all the way across to the western corridor and open the casket. You're going to get the amulet. We're going to head back and go all the way to the southern corridor, and we're going to open the coffin and get the urn. If you're taking a lot of hits like I just did there, just make sure you're spam clicking through the food. Make sure you eat the food before you open the coffin or the casket. It'll be a lot easier, just in case it glitches and you're opening while you're taking damage. Alright, we got the two pieces we came in here for. Pretty simple cave. Across and down, now back up into the exit. And the next part we're going to be doing, guys, is going to be the part where we're going to be actually having to run through a little bit tougher area. Some monsters that will do some decent damage if you're a lower level. So we're going to go ahead and run all the way back to the barbarian outpost. Unfortunately, we can't teleport there unless you did bring your games necklace with you. And it lets you in. So run all the way back up to the bank and go ahead and get yourself ready for what you're going to need, which is your 6 runes of each. 6 air, 6 water, 6 earth, your rope. Make sure you have the amulet and the urn on you. Having a quick teleport out is always helpful. And make sure you have enough food to run past a few things you might need to run past in order to get a key. I've seen people do this without armor, but, you know, just so we don't fail, you can throw on whatever basic armor you have. I think I'm wearing iron, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, we're going to go back down and do the exact same thing we did before. We're going to take the raft down, and then we are going to use the rope on the large rock, and then we're going to use the rope on the dead tree. And instead of going down the waterfall in the barrel, we're going to go through the door that's right by the barrel. Keep in mind, guys, I don't always use every teleport method I list at the beginnings of the recommended. That's just if you have it or have the money or have completed whatever you need to complete in order to get that teleport option. Alright, now rope to the dead tree. Alright, we're here. Let's go ahead and go inside the door. Alright, first passage. We're going to run up into the most eastern corridor, and we're going to search the boxes that are all the way at the north. Should be a stack of 2. This is going to give you a key to get into the western corridor. So run back and head over to the western corridor. Usually there's a lot of people fighting the monsters here, so sometimes you won't even really need the food or you won't take too much damage. So maybe make sure you're on a populated server when you're doing this quest. Head through the 2 doors and you're going to be at our last section, or our last little puzzle for this quest. Now this, if you get it wrong, you'll lose everything in your inventory, including all the stuff you got to collect, so let's make sure we do this correct. Each one of these poles, you need to put one of each ruin on, and it's got to be in the precise order, which is air rune, water rune, then earth rune. Now, you could do one pole at a time, or you could put all your air runes on, and then all your water runes on, and then all your earth runes on. You just got to make sure you do air, water, earth. If you do it any other way, it's not going to work, and you're going to have to redo everything. Alright, since we got that complete, we're going to use the amulet on the western statue. We're going to use the amulet on the western statue. And a little cutscene and shake. Use the urn on the chalice in the center of the room. And that's it. That was the entire quest. Congratulations. 1 quest point, 13,750 strength and attack XP, 2 diamonds, 2 gold bars, and 40 mithril seeds. Great job, and I appreciate you guys watching. Come back for the next one. Thank you so much.